Well, listen, I just want to say thank you, Peter Pizar, for coming. He's been a big support for me. A lot of help to the campaign. Man, Pete, you remember when we ran around during the primary?
Oh, Elvis.
People thought I had a helicopter. I said, no, I had Peter Pizar. Turn here, go here, quick. I didn't even need a map. Guy's great. I called for the arrest of Attorney General Grewal for harboring criminal illegal aliens. But that didn't make major media. But what happened was they contacted the Monmouth County Sheriff, and of course he put a press conference out, and I think it was Ocean at the time, or Cape May. Yep. They won't give me a platform. That's why we have to do things like this, right? Yep. Because I cannot get a platform. Bill Spadia gave me a platform, and a whole bunch of other candidates that are running throughout the state. Thank God for Bill Spadia. I want to thank him too. Are you guys hearing me? Is this thing up? Yeah, you can hear me? Okay, good. I guess the speakers are facing that way. Well, listen, I want to introduce the next guy, Gary Brenner. I met him at Republican Women's Organization. Republican? I always get that messed up. Middlesex County Republican Women's Organization. He's a great guy. His name is Gary Brenner, and he's with the Convention of the States. Something that's very important, and if we can pull it together, I think we could fix our country. So I'm going to let him, I'm going to steal his thunder too. Hey, come on. Thank you. He's in there.
Hey, everybody. I love this energy and engagement and enthusiasm that I see here today. I applaud you. What terrific speakers I've seen also today. This is so inspiring to me. My name is Gary Brenner. I'm from Wayne, New Jersey. I love America. I love liberty. And I love the U.S. Constitution as it was originally written and intended. I am incredibly blessed and privileged to be here today to speak with you, and I thank Anthony Gallo for this opportunity. Thank you, Anthony. I'm here in my personal capacity to tell you why I support Convention of States. But first, I have some questions for you. Do you love liberty?
Yes!
Right. Do you love freedom?
Yes!
Do you reject tyranny?
Yes!
Do you believe that the federal government has grown out of control?
Yes!
Do you believe that the federal government is spending and governing us into oblivion?
Yes!
So do I. Do you believe we need to take away their credit card?
Yes!
Do you support term limits for members of Congress
Yes!
and federal officials, including federal judges and Supreme Court justices?
Yes!
Me too. The brilliant framers of our Constitution foresaw what has happened to governing in America. They knew that one day power would centralize to the federal government and away from us, we the people. They knew that when that happened, it would give rise to tyranny and our loss of liberty. So they gave us a way to fix this problem. That way is the Article 5 convention process. That is a gift that the framers gave us in Article 5 of the Constitution. The second clause gives the state legislatures across the nation the power, the authority, and the ability to hold a convention for proposing amendments to the U.S. Constitution. Constitutional amendments are extremely powerful. These proposed amendments, once ratified by the states, the legislatures of the states, can get the federal government back in its constitutional box, back where it needs to be. The people, through their states, created the federal government. Now the federal government dominates the states and we the people. The creation is dominating its creators. I think that's a problem. What do you think? It's not up to Congress to fix this, not the Supreme Court, not the president, not one party or the other. They haven't fixed it and they won't. It's up to us to fix this, and we have the way to do it. The Article 5 Convention is now in the Constitution, and it's kind of locked up there, but we have a key to get it out. Convention of States has the key to unlock the Article 5 Convention. You know who else has the key? You do. Every one of us here has the key to help get the Article 5 Convention process out and to use it.
I'm actually going to get new ones made with my company name on it.
Freedom is not free. Liberty is not easy. It's hard. It comes with responsibility, including the need to defend it. We're faced with a choice. We can choose to fight to secure the blessings of liberty, or we can timidly choose the status quo, to keep letting our freedom centralized and letting our power centralized, which is now giving us a growing tyranny. None of our rights are more important than our inalienable right to liberty. Saving our nation and saving liberty will take an army, not a military army, but a grassroots army of engaged citizens just like us, to move our state legislatures across the nation to use the Constitution's Article 5 Convention.
Okay.
And that is to defeat tyranny again, to save liberty again, and return power back closer to home, to the states and to we the people, and to restore a culture of self-governance. Convention of States is building this grassroots army across the nation. As of now, this grassroots army has already passed the Convention of States application in 15 states. Right. We need 19 more states to pass the application to trigger the convention. Let's make New Jersey one of those states to pass the application. This is the key. This is how we can educate our fellow Americans about self-governance. This is how we can win their hearts and minds for liberty of our fellow Americans. This is how we can build the grassroots political muscle and the will to use the Article 5 Convention process. This is how we can unite our nation again, by uniting around liberty, uniting around self-governance, uniting around the Constitution's Article 5 Convention power. We can rebalance governing power and restore a culture of self-governance which was prevalent at the founding of our nation. I know we can do it. I know we can defeat tyranny again and save liberty and save our nation. Our forefathers did not allow fear and risk to determine their fate and the fate of generations to come. They did not wait for guarantees that would never come. They did not entertain complacency and the status quo. They acted on knowledge, courage, and faith to secure the blessings of liberty. So should we. Your voice is powerful, effective, and valuable. If you want a place to go where you can be a real problem solver, to fix the broken system in Washington, D.C., and use your voice to advocate for this solution, and use the Constitution to save our country, come to Convention of States and join us. Get involved. Let your voice be heard to spread this solution. Right here with us today, there are amazing, awesome Convention of States grassroots activists right there, right there, right there. There's a sign. Come and talk with them. They have petitions. Sign up. Join us, get engaged, help us save our nation, save liberty, and save the Constitution. And thank you for your patriotism. Thank you for your love of America and your love of freedom and for your active engagement. God bless you. God bless America. Thank you.
Wow. I think I have made it. When you have protesters coming to your rally, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Thank you for being American back there. All right, so we have Rocco Genova is running for assembly. Rocco, you want to come up and say a few words? Oh, by the way, I want to thank Chris Lugo from Lugo Entertainment for coming out here today and volunteering his time. He's the DJ. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Tony. I always feel really short next to him. Actually, I feel short next to anyone, so it doesn't matter if I'm next to Tony or not. How many people here love America? Yeah. We heard a lot about Make America Great Again. Well, I want to make New Jersey great again. I want to make Middlesex County great again. I'm running for State Assembly in District 19, and I believe that we could do that. Not just me, but every one of us. We've heard a theme throughout the day about getting involved and each of us doing our part, right? We could make New Jersey great again. We can. We can do it together. There's been a lot of people here that are running for office. There's